Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. What I respect the counselor and lecturers of this course, Miss Rina Manisi, MPD, and friend in all. Let us begin to continue this Bahasa Inggris to English. Well, Hamamah as moderator will lead the presentation today. We will discuss about direct and indirect speech that heard by 7 group. Imro'atul Hasanah as first presenter, Romadini Intan Pratiwi as second presenter, Fajar Nurul Wahidi as third presenter. For all presenters today, please give your paper and explanation right now.
Well, thanks to the moderator. I, as the first presenter, will explain the meaning of direct and indirect speech. Direct speech, also known as speech quote, is direct quote from someone's opinion or original speaker, which has quotation marks. Meanwhile, indirect speech, or also known as report speech, is when you report someone's statement in your own words without any change the meaning of the statement. Jadi, direct speech ini disebut juga sebagai speech quote atau kutipan langsung, di mana kutipannya ini langsung mengambil pada original speaker atau pembicara asli dan ditandai dengan tanda kutip. Sedangkan untuk indirect speech disebut juga sebagai kalimat laporan, yakni ketika kita melaporkan statement seseorang dengan menggunakan kata-kata kita sendiri tanpa mengubah makna atau maksud dari statement itu. For example, direct speech, Laura says, I'm an English teacher. Indirect speech, Laura says that she is an English teacher. Furthermore is kinds of direct and indirect speech. First is statement atau pernyataan. Dalam kalimat pernyataan, kata hubung yang digunakan adalah that. For example, I have seen direct speech, I have seen the movie. Indirect speech, for example, direct speech, he said, I have seen the movie. Indirect speech, he said that he had seen the movie.
Well, thanks to the moderator, I as the second presenter will explain imperative and question. So, part 1, imperative. Pada imperative sentence, baik direct speech dan indirect speech dibagi ke dalam imperative sentence positif dan imperative sentence negatif. Hal-hal yang perlu diperhatikan yang pertama, menggunakan tanda seru pada direct speech dan titik pada indirect speech. Kedua, konjungsi yang digunakan adalah to yang diletakkan di depan imperative sentence. Ketiga, untuk imperative sentence positif menambahkan to. Keempat, untuk imperative sentence negatif menambahkan not to. Example, direct speech. She asked me, open the door, tanda seru. Indirect speech, she asked me, open the door, tanda titik. Part 2, questions atau pertanyaan. Dibagi menjadi dua, yaitu yes or no questions dan WH questions. Yang pertama, yes or no questions. Pada yes or no questions, konjungsi yang digunakan adalah if or whether. Example, direct speech. Musa asked Rido, are you human? Indirect speech, Musa asked Rido if he was human. Yang kedua, WH questions. Pada WH questions, kata penghubung yang digunakan adalah kata tanya itu sendiri. Contoh, who, when, where, dan lain sebagainya. Example, direct speech. Boy asked, why are you here? Indirect speech, boy asked, why I was there. So, thank you.
My name is Fajar Nurul Wahidi. Di sini saya akan menjelaskan tentang change direct speech into indirect speech. Secara umum, direct speech dapat diubah menjadi indirect speech dengan cara menghilangkan quotation marks, pergantian kata ganti atau pronoun. Direct speech, Heru said I am feeling ill. Indirect speech, Heru said that he was feeling ill. Dalam contoh di atas, subjek dari direct speech-nya adalah I. Tapi ketika kita ubah ke dalam indirect speech, subjek I berubah menjadi he, merujuk pada Heru. Pergantian tenses. Jika kita ingin mengubah direct speech menjadi indirect speech, maka harus ada pergantian tenses yang perlu dilakukan. Misalnya, bentuk direct speech-nya adalah present simple tense. Maka ketika akan diubah ke indirect speech, akan menjadi past simple tense. Contoh pergantian tenses. Present simple tense menjadi past simple tense. Direct speech. Mona said I study French. In direct speech, Mona said that she studied French. Future present tense, two words have. Direct speech, Daddy said I will have cleaned the car. In direct speech, Daddy said that he would have cleaned the car.
Selanjutnya poin C, pergantian waktu. Jika dalam direct speech ada keterangan waktu berupa now, tomorrow, today, yesterday, dan tonight, maka saat dijadikan indirect speech, keterangan waktu tersebut harus diganti. Misalnya, direct speech berupa here, maka indirect speech-nya harus diubah menjadi there. Dan direct speech berupa today, maka indirect speech-nya diubah menjadi that day. Dan direct speech-nya berupa now, indirect speech-nya diubah menjadi then. Dan jelasnya ada di papan berikut. Example, contoh dari direct speech dan indirect speech. Contoh ya, direct speech yaitu Rad said I'm going to Bandung tomorrow. Maka di indirect speech-nya diubah menjadi Rad said that she is going to Bandung the next day. Okay, I think enough for our presentation today. Let's cover it with Hamdalah and Kafaratul Majlis prayer. May our saints help us well and the other. Please forgive me if there is something wrong from me or from the presenter. See you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.